Welcome to ECN Trade Daily Video. Before we begin, it should be noted that any advice is of a general nature only and that your personal circumstances have not been taken into consideration.
Hello everyone, my name is Rob Clayton and thank you for joining me. The Australian dollar rebounds modestly on Monday as markets reposition themselves ahead of Tuesday's RBA decision. Expectations remain skewed towards a 25% hike from 360 to 385%, with sticky inflation and a tight labour market keeping policy tightening firmly in place. Core inflation remains above target, though reinforcing the RBA's hawkish bias despite recent volatility. On the other side, the US stays somewhat supported, that is, the dollar, after Kevin Walsh's nomination as the Fed chairs, prompting a reassessment of the easing outlook, while stronger US manufacturing data added to near-term US resilience. However, a partial US government shutdown clouds the backdrop and could cap further dollar gains. But for now, the RBA expectations continue to anchor the Aussie, even though the US dollar somewhat has supported the rebound. Beyond the RBA, though, all eyes look to the non-farm payrolls this Friday. As we look at the technicals, we bounced off 69 cents and still hold above there. But the technicals are a little bit mixed here, so let's see how we play into today and keep an eye on the support level around 68.65 if reached, as we could see a bounce with 71 cents still keeping in the back thoughts. The euro weighed heavily over the last 2 days and now finding a pause in front of the 117.75 support. Let's see if we can get a bit of a retraction from this level, and if so, looks up towards 119 as a potential target. Dollar yen still attempting to try and push higher. It breaks above 155, but I'm still a little bit cautious. The bull trap is again lingering, and therefore filling this recent gap could see a downturn that looks towards 154. Wrapping up with the rest of the market, well, sterling still looks a little bit wavery here, but I still feel there is a recovery in play, while the whipsaw price action for gold, well, it did reach its target, but exceeded somewhat beneath the level of 4,550, but we stabbed, broke, and rebounded. So it didn't close under this, so the support is still intact around that 4,550 level. Let's see if we can get a bullish rebound. Wrapping up with oil, well, the market's still a little bit heavy as it looks down towards the region that is of 61.5 to 60.60. Let's see if we get a bounce from there. As the trend still looks supportive, that could see a bounce back towards $64 a barrel. Well, that's a wrap. Thank you for joining me. As always, look out for the intraday report. I hope you enjoy the great start to the day.